This is the Guru's Boyz Report. This is a little special comment. Just kind of going over a few things that have been in the news. For one, I wanted to have a little bit of a rant on all these friggin' reality TV shows. I mean, I'm a big Michael Irvin fan. He's my favorite all-time cowboy. Guy gets a spot on the 80-man roster, reality TV show. Enough is enough. T.O. now has one on E, I believe. We had Hard Knocks. Every time we've done a Hard Knocks, we've had nothing but crap ensue after that. I'm tired of it. Let's play friggin' football. Let's build a football team, and let's not build a circus. If I wanted a circus, I would go and see Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Okay? Jerry, we are football fans. That's what we care about. We care about a winning football team. We don't care about any of the other crap that goes with it. We don't care that we have a new stadium. We want a product that's worth our viewing, worth our time, worth our fan investment. Give it to us. Don't give us crap. Don't give us, a team that just, is just rudderless right now. You have players talking out. You have, you get petty on Martellus Bennett, who throws a YouTube video up of him rapping. I didn't see it. They took it down before I had a chance to see it, but it couldn't be any more harmful than all these interviews Roy Williams does since he's been with the Cowboys. The latest and greatest supposedly being that Lions practice harder than we do. Enough's enough. If you're going to find a guy, find him. Find Roy Williams. Find Terrence Newman for calling somebody a coward who probably is a coward, but, get some freaking control of your team. Let's not be in the news all the time. Please, as a fan, and I think I could speak for a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans out there right now, we want a winner. We don't want anything else but a winner. And a team that's going to compete and play hard and not make excuses as to why they're not winning. If you get beat by a better team, so be it. It happens. But if you get beat because you're not prepared enough, or if you're distracted, or you have cancer locker room people, that for a fan, that's not acceptable. So it looks like perhaps there's some addressing of this. Dan Reeves being, more than likely he's going to be brought on as a consultant. I think that is extremely smart. Maybe Jerry gets it. Maybe they're slowly trying to right the ship. I think Reeves, his dedication to a power running game, which he did in Atlanta. But he's not, the beautiful thing about Reeves is he's not totally sold on it. Whatever works. So he's ran Jamal Anderson, to a Super Bowl. He's, been on John Elway's arm to a Super Bowl. I mean, that team went to Super Bowls basically on John Elway's arm, and a few good defensive players they had there. But he's not married to anything. He doesn't take any crap. His teams play hard. He's an ace in gadget plays. Harken back to his Landry influence. You can never have too many Landry influence players and coaches, former players in your organization. So Calvin Hill, Dan Reeves, bring them all. Any of them that want to come in and help out, bring them all. Aikman mentioned going to Cabo was a no-no. You know what? Guess what, Romo? He's right. He's 100% right. Biggest game of your career, you have to redeem yourself after the bubble snap, and you go to Cabo. Witten, you're kind of the silent partner in this. No. And congratulations to Jason Witten on winning the Man of the Year for the NFL. You see the commercials. That's what it's all about. And unfortunately, those things are not going to get the pub that Pac-Man and ESPN will put out there. But Jason Witten, you deserve all that you get. Keep up the good work with that. But keep fighting hard, keep being a team leader. But just Cabo, no. It's 2 years ago. I know. Maybe you learned your lesson. No. And then lastly, I just wanted to say hallelujah to the Hall of Fame for finally getting it right and getting Bob Hayes in there. It was touching to see his sister read that note yesterday. That was very touching. Granted, it repeated the same thing and thanked everybody. But Gosselin and Dr. Z, I've been reading Dr. Z for years, and thank you. You get it. You've always gotten it. Thank you. Hopefully you can pass on your getting it to some of these other writers and voters that have a very large influence on the Hall. In particular, Drew Pearson. I'm under the belief, as far as the Hall of Fame is concerned, if you're an all-decade team, it should be a no-brainer. And I see, Pearson was an all-decade guy. I saw Russ Grimm. I mean, I hate the Redskins more than any other team in football, but give me a break. The Hogs, they were the constant during those Super Bowl years. Different quarterbacks, even different running backs, but the Hogs were a constant, and they were damn good. And for none of those guys to get in, just is, they had all sorts of guys. They had Lachey there, they had Jacoby there, they had Grimm there, and Bostic. You gotta get at least one of those guys in, if not two. Art Monk got in there, and if he's getting in there, and Swan's getting in there, and Stallworth's getting in there, then Drew Pearson needs to get in there. So hopefully he'll get his due. Cliff Harris needs to get his due. Charlie Waters needs to get his due. Let's make it happen, Hall. Let's get rid of this, anti-cowboy bias in the Hall of Fame. So that's pretty much it from now. I had my Gruden video up, and I still like Gruden. A lot of his players are bad-mouthing him, but I'm not buying it. It doesn't look like he's the kind of guy that would mesh well with Jerry. But we need a new coach. It's not looking like it's going to happen anytime soon, so we're going to have a lame duck season, and this is probably the least excited I'm going to have for a season since Dave Campo's final year, that everyone knew he was done, and everyone knew we were going to be 5-11, and everyone knew until we had a real coach and somebody that could come in, we would suck, and that's where we are right now. We're going to underachieve. We're not going to suck, but we're going to underachieve so long as this coaching staff, so long as this cast of characters is in. So that's all I got to say for now. Go Cardinals. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Go Cards.
Yo, Chum, what we need?